What practical tips would I give someone delivering a presentation online? The first thing to say is what you can't do is simply do what you would have done in person and deliver that virtually. It doesn't work particularly well. Now, you know that the most important thing in any presentation is you've got to engage people. The reality is that it's harder to do online, and therefore you do need to do some things differently. So what can you do differently? Well, firstly, you can share material in advance so that people know what's coming. That makes it more likely that they're going to contribute on the day. The second thing I would say is you need to change your emphasis from lecture mode to facilitation. And thirdly, what works particularly well is if you break up your talk with a series of questions, particularly at the beginning. If you can get a good response at the beginning, if you can grab people's attention at the beginning and engage them, they're likely to stay with you throughout your talk. Now, asking questions online isn't easy because, of course, you want to make sure you're going to get a response. And one of the practical things I've found makes it easier to get a response, more likely that you're going to get a positive reaction, is to, rather than asking the question to everyone in the whole audience and people all look at each other, you direct it to a smaller segment of that population. So, for example, if you happen to be presenting to solicitors, you might say, could somebody in the commercial practice give me an example of how this has worked for them?